Okay, so here we are.
I was going to have them scooch in.
Oh.
Wow.
Scooch in, guys. Get cozy.
Aww. A happy family.
Happy family. That's a picture.
Is it though?
No, not at all.
Okay. I don't know where you were going with that. I don't know where I was going with that.
Who would be the parents? Well, your dad.
Because it looked like one.
Also, your name sounds like a black guy's.
Can I be the aunt that always has a glass of wine? Even at like 8 a.m.? Because I have that aunt, and I love that aunt.
Okay, there we are. That just leaves us.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm adopted.
I've decided to opt out now.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Is it possible to disown yourself?
I'm still
think
gonna
Calvin
get
did it
drunk
once.
early in the morning, even if we don't do the whole thing. So I'm content.
Sure.
You're still what?
Pay attention.
Oh.
You can
I'm
just
still
listen to
gonna look
this
like a
later
dad.
and then...
Yeah.
you can just listen to this later and then you'll know what she said, Jake.
Okay.
You'll probably miss it again.
That's too meta.
Travell, did you text me 6 minutes ago?
Yeah, because I was trying to get you to text me back to trigger a sound effect to make the silence not so silent.
I
What?
apologize.
Wow.
Can you explain that in words?
Well, we were all sitting around the table, and it was quiet. And
I
then you
would've,
pointed out that it was quiet.
I would have put my phone off of silent if I'd known.
Mm.
Because my text tone's really obnoxious. So.
Well, I turned my thing off as
What's your
silent,
text tone?
But
It's the Kim Possible, what's the sitch
Oh, that one, yeah.
tone.
What? You always say, what's the sitch? You don't.
It's just the beep boop.
I know, but then
you have to
always
add your own what the
I know,
sitch.
you always say that like every time with text. Like,
Well,
what's
you
the
have
sitch?
to. And if I don't say it, people get mad at me.
Yeah.
I've been yelled at about it.
Yeah. Who's yelled at you?
People in my classes.
Nerds.
there was somebody at the theater that had that ringtone. That
Kim Possible?
dinner.
No. That.
That's surprising, Travell.
Is it?
No, not
Oh.
really.
That was, I
I
was
had
just
it
making
first.
a good anecdote.
Yeah. Cool.
So good that it blew you guys away.
How many
Ricky
how many
did it before it was cool.
Yeah,
How many seasons of that show was there, anyways?
a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know how many exactly.
At least 11 teen.
And then there was like 3 movies.
Yeah. There's movies.
Yeah. Did you never see the movies?
There was the time travel one.
A Sitch in Time.
Maybe. I don't know. It's been a while.
And then there's the one where she has a boyfriend who turns out to be a cyborg.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Wasn't
the
that
one where her and
finale?
Ron get together.
No,
No,
that wasn't the
there was
finale.
seasons after that.
Her and Ron got together.
Yeah, there was like 2 seasons where they were together.
Weird. I
I get it, but it's also weird.
that is weird. Yeah.
And then I think there was a final movie, like right at the end.
Okay. Do you
Time
see all
travel
of
one
them?
was the best one.
Do you see them all?
Yeah, of course. I own the time travel one on VHS. I still have it somewhere.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Quality format.
Oh, yeah.
No. It's not true.
There was a game of it too, and I had that.
Yeah.
Travell still rooting for the VHS tapes.
Of course.
VHS tapes are great.
Yeah, they are.
Like the feeling when you push them into the player, and like you
And
know that
they-
feeling. Yeah, you miss that feeling, right? Because I do.
I know that.
Yeah.
I do like, I don't know, every like all my VHS tapes always like screwed up somehow. Like when I was watching Dragonheart, it was half of the movie. It would just like scratch the screen, and I tried to take it out and like unraveled itself, like all the tape and stuff, and it was just a big thing.
I had one VHS, and it never occurred to me that it was weird until like I don't know 2 weeks ago that had Oliver and Company on it and The Little Mermaid on it. It would play Oliver and Company and then The Little Mermaid, and that never occurred to me as weird.
Was it a recording? Or,
I have no idea. It was a perfectly fine quality.
like, I mean, just like off TV.
No, I have no idea why it was like that.
Is it a legit tape?
I have no idea.
No. Is
I know it never occurred to me as weird or to ask about it.
Huh.
Huh.
Zardoz speaks to you. His chosen ones, the gun is good.
The gun
and kill.
So this is a Hardly Working Hippies podcast.
Oh!
We're hardly working hippies.
We've been recording for the last 5 minutes.
That's okay.
Oh.
Introductions can be late sometimes.
Yeah.
At this point, they're going to know who we are anyways. Most
And
of us.
by us, you mean the friends who listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it manual this
I'm
year?
here,
I
so.
don't
I don't
think
know
so.
yet.
I don't.
Basically, it's a podcast for friends, by friends.
Perfect.
Manuel was
great
almost
tagline.
on it one time, but we scrapped that. It was really bad.
Because it was silent.
No,
Well, he was
no,
silent,
he
but-
decided not to be on it. So then we were trying to do like a Halloween special, and we did like 15 minutes, and it was so bad that we just quit.
If you want a manual to be on it, you're going to have to not let him know that you're recording.
Yeah, but I don't feel right doing that because he says he's
You also have to get him to show up.
he says he's uncomfortable with. He showed up just fine actually. He knew we were
That's
recording,
shocking.
and he came up, and he came anyways. But
Shocking.
yeah, he's uncomfortable with people being able to listen to his voice. I'll read you the actual text here. That he
was
said
great,
to me.
'cause-
He's uncomfortable with hanging out with people who have the power of hearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No, he's uncomfortable with people who he's not hanging out with hearing him. I guess. I don't know. It's still weird.
No, I get that.
It was amazing because he told a fantastic story, a real funny one.
Yeah.
But that was before we started recording.
Yeah, it was so. It
Typical
really-
manual.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
stories.
Okay, here we go. I'm not sure. I'm somewhat twitchy about being put into something that anyone can listen to.
And by anyone, he means
And
Andrew, myself, and
Jake.
Jake.
And me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid.
And when
Yeah.
I edited.
Yeah. So,
So all the people who've listened to it are on it.
yeah. Pretty much at this point, yeah. Well, we have 100 and how many downloads?
We just hit 200
Oh,
the other
yeah.
day.
Really?
Total.
Awesome.
200 total, so.
How many podcasts?
Six out so far.
Okay. So we're doing good.
They're all me. When I decide to be a fan of something, I go hard.
Thanks.
I don't
Thanks, Ricki.
I don't halfway anything.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm Jason Bateman.
Oh, we were skipping it. I'm Travell Basque.
I am Ricki Healy.
And I am Jake Carlstad.
Shut up,
Again.
Jake. No one cares.
Jake
Jake
Jake-
Carlstad.
Carlstad.
Jared Carlstad.
Carlstad.
All right. Yeah. Seeing as we have Ricki and she's never been on it before,
But I've listened to all of them. Well,
that doesn't help
And
anybody
it-
else who's listened to it.
except for the one with
Listen to all of
Andrew,
them
which
at
I only
half.
listened
Listen to
to
future one?
half of, in mostly a very timely manner, despite what people may have heard from unreliable sources.
So basically what Andrew and Emmanuel think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Jake is full of
Oh. Yeah.
Shut up, Jake.
So
I did not prepare for this at all.
No, none
I
of us did.
prepared
Did you?
because
Lead us.
I have a very interesting story from this weekend.
I'll be the
Yeah,
judge
you
of
said
that.
you said that you did.
Because of Jason left, so I was basically alone all weekend in
Did you
this
throw a
new
party?
house. One may call it a party.
Oh.
Oh.
I nearly died.
Oh.
Okay.
What
What
did you do?
He almost starved to death.
Well, malnutrition, I do think, is a factor in the story. But, I don't know, it was Friday or something. I had a 10, 15-minute long nosebleed.
Lovely.
What?
On that wonderful date Friday or something, Travell had a 10 to 15 minute sort of nosebleed.
I didn't.
And it was, like, not a trickle, it was a flow. It
Oh.
was a river.
It was a river.
I tried a bunch of things. I kept going through toilet paper. I tried just leaning over the sink and let it drip. That was annoying.
Did you try? I don't know, a doctor?
I thought about it, but then it stopped. I was going like, if this lasts a half hour, I better go see a doctor.
The problem is if it lasts a half hour, you just pass out.
So, but I'm recovering now. Because the next day, I almost fainted several times.
Goodness gracious.
Almost.
Almost. Like, I managed to catch myself and be like, no, you are not doing this.
Were you at work?
Yes.
What are you getting up from a chair?
He's
Oh, no,
probably
I'm just
getting
standing all
popcorn.
day.
Oh, okay, that's
Standing all day, and then I'd be like, no, you are not. No.
Well, there's a hospital
If-
just up the street. So.
If there's anything I've learned from moving into a residence filled with people who are leaving home for the first time, it's that people don't know how to take care of themselves at all.
I believe it.
yeah.
We've had so many trips to the hospital in the 2 months we've been at school.
Wow. Okay.
Really?
Most of them drinking related.
That
But
doesn't
still.
surprise me though.
Yes.
We had a girl, someone fell down the stairs. And someone fainted.
Hey, Jake, this is serious medical.
She could have died.
This is a serious medical situation here, Jake.
And someone else tried to punch a cop and then bit a paramedic and then
Why?
woke up in the hospital. I don't know. I wasn't there.
This sounds dumb.
We got a text the next day and she was like, guys, I just woke up in the hospital and they're telling me I punched a cop. Can someone please tell me what happened?
Did she wake up like with a handcuff? Like
I have no idea. I haven't asked her. It was like her first or second day there.
Wow.
She moved in after everyone else like a month
wow,
later.
jeez.
But,
Almost
yeah.
set the building on fire a couple times.
So I almost died this weekend.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
I after the day of almost fainting a couple times, I looked up online how to increase your blood volume, which is drink Powerade. It's the short version.
Electrolytes.
Electrolytes and sodium and water. So I've had like 4 Powerades.
Do you
the
mean
last 2
blood
days.
pressure?
No.
Just amount?
Blood volume, yeah.
Which does affect pressure a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
You're supposed to increase
You guys took
sodium
chemistry, more
and
volume,
water.
more pressure. Wait. More volume, less pressure. Never mind, go on.
I don't know. Dude, I took science 30.
Didn't you take chem?
No, I dropped out of chem.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
I quit.
Andrew had my chem, like, text, my chem, like, what do you call that?
Sound it out.
Booklet.
Binder.
Oh, there
I
we
did my
go.
chem binder for like a year and a half.
Oh, I did chem in grade 11.
Oh, you did?
I just didn't pay any attention or do anything.
Oh yeah, weren't you in my chem class?
Yes.
Yeah.
Were we in a chem class? I don't remember.
Yeah, we were. We just talked about Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
The whole time.
And then I was going to do chem 30, but I dropped out because I realized I didn't need to take it and had no desire to pretend I cared about it. So I took science 30, where no one pretends they care. Not
Yeah.
even the teacher.
Oh, Rourke never cared.
No, Rourke doesn't give a
Well, they've done that class.
there was physics too. That was
Yeah, there was physics.
that was great.
Oh, wait, we did not do anything in that
Physics
class.
was so
Oh,
good.
God. We did like one question and then we did talk the rest of the time.
Is that the class that was across the hallway from?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The class where Mr. Pond spent like 90% of the year with...
Yep.
Okay. With your teacher.
Sorton.
He was like, what if we just put on really loud Chinese opera? And we were like, sure, that sounds like a great idea, Pond.
I've always wanted to have Pawn. I never had him for a teacher. I was
He
really
was
upset about
awesome.
that.
Neither did I.
He was my homeroom teacher.
He called me out on my bullshit, though, which I was really upset about.
Or half.
Like, the first time I wrote an essay, he was like, it sounds like you just pretended you knew what you were talking about. I was like, damn it, foiled. It worked for me.
Curse you, Pond.
It worked for me through 3 years of middle school and 3 years of high school, but I finally got to Mr. Pond's class and he knew I was bullshitting. Other than that, he was great.
God, when I was in Bowen's class, I did like the worst like ever on my essays.
Everyone says he...
Yeah.
No. And also, if Pond gets mad at you, he'll talk to you in a fake Chinese accent.
What?
Yeah, he'll get up in front of the class and go, why you no listen? Why? Because I think he just realized if he was gonna be the
angry
token
person.
Asian, and if every student was gonna treat him like it, he might as well embrace it. Like how his nickname ended up being Panda Bear.
Was that his nickname?
Yeah,
I never heard
it wasn't
of
our
that.
class. I think Emma gave it to him.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Grade 12. The year where I gave up in the middle of it.
You gave up in the middle of grade
You
11.
gave up in
Terrell.
the beginning.
I gave up
of
in
it.
grade 11.
Terrell, you gave up in grade 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even 8.
I cared during some classes.
I gave up in grade 11. I was like, this prescription says that I have issues and I'm allowed to focus on them instead of school. So I didn't have to focus anymore. It was great.
Nice.
I cared about my art class.
More like fart class.
Shit.
God, God, that's
I
been a
cared
while.
about English, and that was about it.
Sorrow-chan, I think
tried
it's about
to care
time we
about
draw some
English,
fart.
but I just didn't click with Davidson.
Yeah?
Davidson.
I don't know. I think I've blocked out a lot of high school.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Like how I blocked out junior high.
yeah. I pretty much blocked out a
Well,
lot of
what's
it.
junior high?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember a single thing.
Every now and then,
Ooh.
Ricki comes up with a story from junior high. And I'm like,
You mean that
"Remember
time
this?"
when you didn't give me the answers to an assignment that I didn't know the answers for? Because that would be cheating.
No, how could I forget that one? I mean, any other story from junior high that you brought up on occasion.
Junior high wasn't that
Miss
bad for me. High school was a lot worse.
Miss Dane.
That was a
I don't remember who that
Oh,
was.
yeah,
that
Miss
was
Dane
the
was
thing.
the
Miss
thing.
Dane was the thing.
Yeah, that was a thing. What did she teach again?
It was English.
Was it?
Oh, I think she taught drama too.
Ish.
Oh, yeah, I was in her drama class. It wasn't that good.
I was too.
Were we in the same drama class?
Yep.
Okay. I was one of the 3 boys in that class.
Yeah, I didn't
Nice.
talk to you, but
Oh.
Travell was in that too, wasn't he?
Was I?
No.
don't
I thought he
think so.
was.
No.
Again, I totally blocked
No.
out junior
I'm pretty
high.
sure Travell never took drama. in
No, he
junior high.
wasn't.
It wasn't a real class anyway.
No, it wasn't.
Neither was art class.
Neither was English.
I don't know. School was bullshit.
Remember Miss Kane? Oh gosh.
I'm now getting
Who?
a degree in
Miss
dress
Kane?
up, so I can vouch for how school is
Kane?
Do you
Miss-
get called
Miss
Mr.
Kane?
Dress Up when you graduate?
bullshit. What?
Do you become Mr. Dress Up when you graduate?
No.
If
She's
I
a
continue
woman.
far enough, I can become doctorate.
No, because she's a woman. Travell. She can't be Mr. Dress Up.
Sexist.
I can be whatever I want to be, Jake.
Okay.
So, I already told Jake and Travell this story, but I haven't told Ricki, so as far as I know, Ricki hasn't heard it, unless Jake told it, which I doubt.
I highly doubt it.
But I went to Edmonton, and I went to West Edmonton Mall to the water park.
Know what I was doing? Dying.
Dying, yeah. Anyway, I had to go to the first aid center. I'm not going to bother talking about that because I've been told multiple times not to bother talking about that. But anyway, so I went to the first aid center, and the medics, or whatever they are, first
I'm
aiders.
not going to talk about this, but here's what happened.
No. I'm not talking
He
about
banged
the
up his
injury
toe.
part. I'm not talking about the injury part. I'm talking about the medics. Or
He banged up
whatever
his
you call
toe,
them.
but the first time he told me this, all he told me was he banged up his toe part.
Yeah, I forgot to tell him about the other part till I saw Jake, and then I was like, hey,
It's
Jake
like-
would like this story.
It's like, knock, knock, who's there? And he walked away.
Anyway,
Anyway, so these medics, when I told them my name,
Oh.
which is Jason Bateman, they're like, do you get into restaurants really easily? Like, do you ever call up, like, I'd like a reservation for 4 under the name Jason Bateman?
do you?
No, I don't. Yeah, I might start, but
When
Yeah.
you go to restaurants, though.
actually I've been going to a lot of restaurants lately, but it's mostly fast food.
I love
Probably
fast
should.
food. I miss fast food.
Do you?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know.
really?
It's
I
just-
do.
Why?
it's
Why do you
just,
miss fast food?
It's
the
not
way it's
Because
been
I've
working
been
out.
able-
In general.
I love to have 2
Everyone
conversations
talking
at the same
at the same
time.
It's just the way it's been working out. I've been not at home for meals at all.
Okay,
Mostly
anyway.
because I was in Edmonton.
Ricky's talking now.
Okay,
The reason I
Ricky's
miss
talking
fast
now.
food is because
Travell, I was telling this one guy.
University of Victoria is a non-chain school. So basically there's no franchises on campus,
It's all rubber.
which means there's...
It's all ropes. That's all I do.
Anyway, which means there's no like franchises on campus, so there's no McDonald's, there's no Tim Hortons, there's no Starbucks.
Can you explain what chain is? I'm sorry. Can you keep going?
I'm breaking up with you.
Okay.
And the closest McDonald's is like a 5-10 minute bus ride away, and the closest Starbucks is like a 5-10 walk away, but it's downhill, which means you have to come back uphill, so we don't do that. But basically, a friend of mine around Halloween drove me to a McDonald's, and I almost cried. Like, I tasted chicken McNuggets for the first time in like a month and a half, 2 months, and I was in tears. I wanted to die.
Oh my god. I just came up with like the best idea ever. You know Heelys?
I highly doubt it, but go,
you know
go
Heelys?
ahead.
You know Heelys? You kind
Yeah.
of slide?
Yeah.
What if you had Heelys that could push themselves?
Motor
Oh,
powered
I've
Yes.
been, I've
That's the
already,
next
I've already
segue.
pretty much been there. We've already talked about, well, I've already talked about motorized rollerblades. So it's basically the same thing.
No, they're not.
What
They're
he's telling
Heelys.
you is
Yeah,
that
they're Heelys.
is
They're
that you
Heelys.
are unoriginal
And
your idea
it's a great
sucks.
idea, though.
I really want to segue.
Yeah? What are you going to segue into? Sorry, what are you...
Everyone,
Travell, you want to
Segway.
make the same joke, Travell?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just got to it first.
Everyone in Victoria like rides a bike or some shit everywhere. And it's really annoying. So I just want to segue so bad,
You
so that I
can
can get to class faster, so I can be less late every day.
You can tell when someone's from Vancouver because they're the ones that are
Timely.
rollerblading around everywhere.
Timely.
Timely fashion. I'm late a lot, so it'd be cool if I had a motorized way of getting places.
I've been late for 2 classes. The first one, I was an hour late for my first lab. And that's a 3-hour lab. So
But if it's your first, you can pretend you were late.
I-
Or you can pretend you were lost. Sorry.
No,
I'm late. I'm gonna pretend I'm late.
You can pretend you were lost.
Hey guys.
I did that-
I've been here the whole time.
I did that for like the first week of school. Every time I was late, I was like, sorry, I got lost.
Hey, Jason, know how many classes I've been late to?
None.
Same as you.
Yeah.
We have to pay money and stuff.
Yeah, we have jobs and
I have
work.
I have things I need to do every
Live
day.
in my grandparents' house.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. I was late I missed a bunch of classes because I've just slept through them. But I was late. The only time I've really, really regretted it, like obviously every time it's accidental, so I kind of regret it. But I do like sleep. The only time it's really, really been an issue is when I slept through most of a midterm. That kind of sucked. I woke up, my midterm started at 11, and I woke up at 11:45. I got there at noon. That was terrifying.
Sounds like it.
He let
Were
me take
you
the-
also in your underwear to complete the whole...
I was in my pajamas.
Oh.
I ran there in my pajamas. And then halfway there, I was like, why am I running? I'm already late. So then I walked there in my pajamas.
Okay.
I was like, I'm late now. If I'm going to be over either way, I might as well not be sweaty while I do it. But he let me take the test and he gave me extra time because I'm lucky.
I have to pee.
God. So unprofessional.
Wow. Sorry, we started without my consent.
I have to pee as well.
Are you
God.
kidding me? I was gonna wait till he came back at least.
I would just like everyone to know that I also have to pee, but I'm going to wait until the podcast is over because I am a professional.
Wait, if we all
Well, then you're in the wrong place.
Take a break.
If we all, why don't we just
Oh, yeah.
pause this and just...
Yeah, wait. Let's just pause this and come back to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then if I said, man, don't you hate having to pretend to be friends with these people? And then I took a lovely drink of my Dr. Pepper.
And I agreed with a nod. Then also drank from my Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah,
So, Travell,
somewhere.
does it bother you that Jake has a new side boyfriend named Craig?
Who's Craig?
Is that the
Jake's
guy
new
I'm
boyfriend.
thinking of? Is that the guy who looks like Matt Smith?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bothers me a little bit.
I don't think he's a side boyfriend. I think it's a summer fling.
But it's winter.
It's November.
Don't judge my seasons. It's
a
summer in
winter
my
fling.
heart.
Because sometimes he accidentally texts me when he's meaning to text Craig, and that used to be you.
One time I text Travell, I love you, and it was bad.
Oh, dang, don't you hate it when you accidentally text your side bitch instead of your main bitch?
I was supposed to text you.
I know. Really,
That
not
was-
Craig?
That was one of the most amazing things ever, by the way.
So when you
What was
got the
his
text and it
follow-up?
was from Jake and it said I love you, and then you quickly got that wasn't for you, was it like how did that roller coaster of emotions go? Had you already sent the returning text and then you had to quickly turn off your phone before it's sent, or
I think I said love you too, bud.
you see what you did?
Broke his heart.
You broke his heart.
At least he looks like Matt Smith.
Yeah,
There's a bonus.
we were way more up energy before we had to go to the bathroom.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jake.
Speaking of the bathroom,
Is this
have
where
you?
your story is?
Yes. Have you noticed? Do you have any toothpaste?
Yeah?
Okay, you do. Because I have like one of those little tubes that you get at the dentist, but it's almost empty.
Okay.
And I didn't think that there was any in the bathroom down there, but this
Yeah, there
morning
is.
I
It's
found
just
some
in
in the shower.
That's my toothpaste.
Oh, okay. Why is it in the shower?
Because I brush my teeth when I shower.
Okay.
What?
You guys make a lovely domestic couple.
What?
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Why?
That you
Why
brush your
would you-
teeth in the shower?
Why would you brush
Yeah,
your
it's pretty
teeth in
weird.
the shower?
I don't know, it's just weird.
It cuts down on time.
Well,
If
yeah,
you're already water everywhere.
Yeah.
And you can just foam at the mouth and it doesn't
Wait, but
matter.
that means you're brushing your teeth with warm water.
A bit, yeah.
So?
That's f***ing disgusting.
Okay, no.
I
that
hate people.
That doesn't bother me.
Hate people who brush their teeth with warm water.
I just...
I hate it. It drives me
I
up a
just-
f***ing wall. I think it's just terrible.
It's the worst thing anyone can ever do.
It's one of the worst traits people can have.
It's like drinking orange juice with like
Pulp.
ice cubes.
Or
What?
ice cream. Or ice cream. I don't like orange juice with pulp.
How do you drink ice
You're a
cubes?
horrible person.
I'm not a horrible person.
Yeah.
You don't like orange juice with pulp either?
No.
Okay,
I
good.
don't. You know why?
Finally.
Because a drink is not supposed to be lumpy.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, shh. You're dumb.
No, Jake. No, Jake. I'm with Ricky on this.
No,
one.
no,
Pulp is
no,
gross.
no.
Jason
Pulp's great.
agrees with
Pulp,
me.
No,
pulp is
no.
gross.
Jason
No.
agrees with me.
Pulp.
Jason had
No.
the top
It's-
marks
it's
in
gross.
his class.
That
at
doesn't
one
have
point.
anything to do with this.
And he thinks
It's
that pulp
gross.
is disgusting.
Pulp is
I had a
gross.
higher average than at one point.
It's true, he did.
I beat him out for best marks once, but that's only because he went away for a couple months. And
I went away for a couple months.
We went to Hawaii for a couple weeks,
Weeks and months are very different things, Travell.
and you like lost marks or something. So I pulled ahead of you once when I still cared.
I didn't do any of that because
Junior
I'm a
high.
disappointment to my family.
I didn't do anything in junior high.
Why are we talking about junior high again?
I don't know.
Oh.
Because secretly we all miss it, I guess.
No.
But do we?
Are you sure?
Do you miss it?
I don't know. I can't
I miss
remember.
high school more than I miss.
I don't miss
junior
any of
high.
them.
I don't miss high school at all. High school was terrible.
Yeah.
There was nothing good about that place.
Rourke.
Nope.
No?
Nah.
No?
Riley?
Nah.
Riley?
I'm over it.
Riley?
Riley f***ing hated me by the end of the day. He was so done with my bullshit.
Soda-chan?
And I knew it. I f***ing hated him, by the way. I never took a class taught by him, but he drove me... I hated him.
Sorkin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Soda-chan.
Sorry, Chance.
He would always come up to me and
Soda-chan.
talk to me in the hallways, and I was like, you're not funny, go away.
And then he'd tell you to throw out your trash.
Yeah. He would, and that drove me nuts too.
What?
He would come up to me at the end of every lunch hour and tell me to put away my trash. And
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I've done it every other day. What do you think I'm going to do today? I'm going to throw away my trash. You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, he always did that.
But people are animals.
He did that to everybody.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Technically, yeah.
I'm
People are
great.
animals.
So it,
That was weird.
that was weird.
I like
Yeah, I
it.
totally forced that one.
Yeah, I'm like, I was not.
I'm not comfortable with this, but... Oh, hey. It's 9 o'clock.
Why didn't you turn that clock off?
I don't know. I turned the other ones off.
What's the matter, Ricky?
I hate that clock sound.
I'm sorry, Ricky. I actually love it.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, damn.
Man, that was
Like,
off.
it takes a long time to do that opening, and before it gets to the actual time telling. Why?
And I always lose track of the
Because
counts.
old people.
Because old people.
Because it sounds like Big Ben.
Does it?
Yeah.
You went to England, you probably know things like that.
Yeah.
Big Ben doesn't need to make sounds anymore. It has a Twitter account.
Yeah,
Does
but
it make sounds?
Big Ben has the chime, yeah.
Does it tweet the time?
Yeah. No, it tweets a certain amount of bongs every hour.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't you guys don't follow the Big Ben clock? Yeah, it just tweets bong, 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 bong every hour.
So it's blazing all the time.
I can't think of anything to say to that.
What do you. You're 20 minutes a little too early to blaze. I mean. Gross.
Yeah, everybody hates when I crack my neck.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent towards it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Finish
bother me
then.
either. So by everyone, you mean Jake.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Jake.
Did you get new glasses, Travell?
A while ago.
Oh, okay.
It makes him look more daddish, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible, but
They're
yeah.
the big square ones now
I think
instead
it's
of
the
the big
center
circular
part,
ones.
actually.
Well, that bit too.
No, it's the
but
thing on-
definitely the squarish lenses. This visual
I think the center part is the
These
biggest
things
thing.
this visual
Down the
discussion on this audio podcast is so good.
Especially like when me and Andrew talked about how his Skype camera kept picking up his roommates in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
And the zooming into the Dragon Ball Z poster.
What?
Basically, for those of you who are listening and not watching, Travell's looked like he's been middle-aged since the 8th grade.
And when she says listening and not watching, she means everyone because there's no video on this.
Yeah.
Or is there?
Jake, stop. Jake's taking a selfie.
You're trying to trigger the...
That was awkward.
So,
So
that
what
was-
media has everyone been taking in recently?
Media?
What?
Media.
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 What media has everybody been whatting in?
Taking in.
Taking in.
I watched like all of the Arrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't it just called Arrow?
Yeah, it's called Arrow.
Well, I can do what I want. Well, that's dumb because he's called The Arrow. That's stupid.
What?
Yeah, but
Green Arrow?
one-word
the
titles
show's
work.
just called
I know
Arrow.
the show is called Arrow.
And he's just called the
Why didn't they call it?
vigilante.
Why didn't they just call it Flash then? God. Sorry. Sorry, that was dumb.
I started a new anime
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
called Monster.
I heard about that.
I started a
It's
new
good so
anime
far.
too, but I'm not going to talk about
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Why not?
Okay,
That's what this...
sidebar.
Sidebar?
Has anyone seen the video of the crazy Christian lady talking about why Monster is the devil's drink?
No.
Everyone needs to watch this. I'll send you a link so you can, I don't know, link it somewhere.
We
I
could
don't know
just
what
watch
you
it on
Pause and
Travell's.
just Should we pause and watch it?
No, do
No,
that.
no, no, we don't have to do that. But basically, she goes over and she's holding a can of Monster, and she points out all the symbolism on it, why it's the devil's drink.
Oh,
Oh,
that kind of
I
monster. I
saw
thought you meant
that
the
on-
show.
No, it's the...
I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious. Religious people are crazy. It's great.
What?
Oh.
Sorry, not you.
You're not wearing your bracelets.
Sorry.
No, I'm not wearing my Jesus o'clock
Let
bracelet.
me
time is it? Damn it.
let me correct myself. Middle-aged white women are crazy. Better?
Yeah, much better.
Religious ones.
No, all of them.
Not all of them are.
Oh, no. My mom's nice.
I think she's...
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I think Jake just dissed Travell's mom.
Whoa.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to.
Oh, good
Travell,
try.
I think your mom is a lovely woman.
She is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Travell, you have
And
a
that's why
mom.
I'm Travell's favorite.
Travell's favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
Okay.
see
He
my
doesn't
weekly
send.
post.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't send you the weekly list.
No.
The top 5 are just me.
I can believe it.
I don't.
One for every letter.
As everyone pauses to count how many letters there are on
No,
my name,
I
including
knew
myself.
I knew how many letters there were in your name.
I didn't. I absolutely did not.
Jake still doesn't.
I don't do numbers.
Sorry, I was still counting off.
I vowed I would forget what math was following high school because I
okay.
never have to take another math class again.
Lucky you.
I know.
I don't know how you
Neither
count.
do you.
Well, I might if I go into computing science,
Yeah, well,
which I'm thinking about.
if you want to be miserable like Jake all the time, do it.
Yeah, fine arts. There we are.
There you go.
Watch the
I'm
elbows.
just
Awesome.
Watch the elbow.
forcing the high
Watch the
fives
elbow.
tonight. I don't know why.
You can come to UVic and take Fine Arts 101 with me. It's the most bull class that ever was.
Do we talk about stuff?
It's called Creative Being.
Do we sit in beanbag chairs?
No.
Not
But
creative enough.
the professor did walk in the first day and said, the theme of this class is to surf the chaos. And he teaches every class with his eyes closed.
Did he like go surf the chaos like mine like surfing?
No, he didn't.
Did he sound like
Did he go on top-
Shadow while
did
he was saying it?
What? Oh, chaos. Oh, good joke. Sorry, it took me a while there.
Thanks.
I heard.
Jake.
I'm just imagining the guy like jumping on top of a desk going, "We're gonna surf the chaos."
Actually, for one of our final projects, we have to do a presentation with our tutorial groups, and ours includes one of the theater kids doing an impression of Christopher, which is our teacher.
Oh.
And he's going to do the whole thing with his eyes
Is he like?
closed.
Is he
and
like
he's going to surf the
Robin
chaos.
Williams from like Dead Poet Society?
No, we're gonna have him in the presentation come in on a longboard and have him saying "Surf the Chaos." It's gonna be great. I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
I read about online that there's this college or university in the U.S. that is actually giving credits do this course where you basically surf the internet all day, and you have to write a paper.
Oh, we have tons of bullshit
I
courses.
feel like...
No, that's the actual point of the class, though.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you wouldn't get... Those credits wouldn't mean much, though.
Well, they're
Credits are credits.
whatever,
I have a
but it's still-
degree in internet surfing. You must listen to what I have to say, internet.
I can always. I'm taking the course on Beyonce next semester.
Yeah?
I'm really excited about
It's
it.
topical.
You can also take a course on the history of Middle Earth, or alien languages, or the science of Batman. Actually, history of Middle Earth sounds really difficult, and I'm not
Yeah, it
committed
does.
to. I'm not committed to that.
I
at
tried
all.
to read the Cimmerillion?
Yeah.
Similarian.
Cimmerillion.
What?
Yes.
And I think that's required. And I think that's. I
Yeah.
think that's required reading for that course.
Sorry, that's a bad book. It's boring.
I tried reading it
It's like
once.
reading the Bible, but just as dry.
I was gonna go more
Sorry.
for like a... I was gonna go more for like the appendix of Lord of the Rings, but it's a full-size book.
The appendix?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Is the word appendix or...
It's so bad that you could say the series has appendicitis.
You could just cut it out, no problem. Wouldn't make a difference.
Biology jokes.
Wow. Do you take
class-
biology, Travell?
Nope.
Ricky, do you take bio?
No.
Science, yeah.
I put Bio 20.
Did any of you guys take bio 30?
No.
Emmanuel did.
I
And Andrew.
faint.
Hi, man.
That's a thing I do.
Oh, yeah, you do that.
You do faint.
I do faint with needles or blood or
Or needles?
disgustingness
So you didn't
in
get
general.
Okay. I'm guessing you didn't get your flu shot.
Hmm?
You didn't get your flu shot?
I did not.
Ah.
I
I'm
meant
supposed
to.
to do
I
that.
full on intended
Why?
to, and I just never got around to it.
Oh, I donated blood.
He mentions it literally 3
No,
times.
I don't know if I told you this, but I donated blood.
No, you didn't tell
At
us
the-
yet, so...
At the, there's a blood donor clinic, whatever. And
I would assume.
Yeah.
Did they give you money?
No.
Oh.
Of course not. He donated, Travell. You don't get money for donating.
But it's so
you
cool.
do.
It was
You
so cool.
usually get like a donut
Sometimes.
or something.
You
They'll
get
give you something
free food.
sugary
I got free food. Not
because they want you to eat.
It was like soup. I got soup. That was cool. Anyways, and I could
Cold soup.
basically like they gave you like a thing to hold in your hand and like to squeeze, and like you could see the blood pump out when you squeeze blood.
That's
So it was, like-
disgusting. Please.
And then when you were done, they had the bag. I got to hold the bag of blood.
Of your own blood.
It was warm.
That's it. Of course it
Bye.
was.
Riku?
It's been nice.
Riku.
Riku?
See, Jacob taking the car.
Ricky, I have the keys.
Ricky Coon. Ricky Coon,
I
son.
know how to hotwire? I know how to hotwire a car. You don't know. Different
Yeah.
kids learn things.
You know how to hotwire it, but you're not 100% sure what it's called.
Yeah, so. Got a problem?
Sounds believable.
Yeah.
This podcast brought to you by hotwire.ca.
Maybe.
Hotwire.com.
or .com.
It's .com.
It's .ca because we're in Canada.
H-O-T-W-I-R-E, hotwire.com.
Or .org.
.net.
I'm just
So,
really
we've-
good at remembering
We've now determined
jingles.
that Jake and Travell are actually the same person.
That's awkward.
You're all part of my imagination.
I thought we were all part of Travell's imagination.
So that's the thing. Travell's part of my imagination.
So Travell's imagining you imagining him?
Yes.
Wait, doesn't that make Travell the base? Or are you imagining Travell imagining you?
I always-
Exactly.
That makes you the base. Yeah, that's better. Okay.
I always knew I was too good to be true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Can I have some background music going on because we're in a mind meld?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's another epic day at the mind battling arena. Today's contestants, Jason Bigman versus Jed Carlson. This battle is going to last about as long as it takes me to introduce them. I actually don't know who
That
won.
was really pornographic sounding. And I have to leave that in.
Should I add like funky
Later
music?
blackmail.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely
That was-
add the...
Yeah.
Please add like the I've been really trying, baby.
That was probably the weirdest part of physics, the mind
yeah.
battles we used to have.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but in physics, whenever if we ever caught someone's eyes, we just mind battle for no reason.
Yeah.
Which basically means staring at each other and then start shaking vigorously, and one of us just gives up at a point.
Yeah, no reason why someone would give up or not. It was just someone would just like
It's just...
there was an agreement upon who would lose that battle, and then
Yeah.
So
It's just
So
the way it
fucking
went.
cool.
yeah. Physics was really weird.
We are, thanks.
Physics was just a huge in-joke.
Yeah.
That's all it was. It was just us being stupid all the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
was great.
You guys knew things. I didn't.
Oh yeah. I still. By the way,
Jake actually did like more work in that class than both Travell and I combined. I think.
I have to use that work I have to do now, like in physics I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense.
Poor you.
Yeah, poor you.
The average on the last test I did was 51%.
You're still passing. Kind of.
Barely.
Ricki, you keep checking your Twitter and other stuff, and I want to check mine, but we're using my phone to record.
I'm sorry, is that offensive? I don't mean to be.
It's not offensive. It's just
You're trolling. You can check
I'm
my
very,
Twitter.
very. I'm very, very attached to my
Yeah, sure.
phone.
You can check my Twitter.
sweet.
I just need to know what's going on, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is going
I have
on?
my finger on the pulse.
Ray Cox 4 tweeted, "I'll be streaming Halo 2 Anniversary Co-op Legendary later. So pumped." That's at Stallion83.
That's the guy who has the highest gamer score of anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Neato.
Yeah. Cool. I know, right?
I dig Craig Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
And his picture is Zardoz.
What?
Let's see.
It's Sean Connery in Zardoz.
Oh yeah. Craig Ferguson has a new show, by the way.
I thought he said he was done.
He's not done yet, but he's a new show. It's like a game show kind of thing.
Okay.
That's Zardoz, Jason.
Nice.
What's Zardoz?
That's
I believe it.
What?
Good
Zardoz.
God. Good God, that's...
Zardoz from Zardoz.
I've never seen it actually.
Neither have I, but I know what Zardoz is. You uncultured swine.
Ooh. You just got told.
Oh.
There was a Pixar
was
thing
under
not
the
that long ago, and I heard that the title was different.
Oh.
They've been
They said
saying that
Finding
it was
Dory.
Finding Dory for like a year and a half, and then I saw something yesterday that contradicted that, but I could be wrong. Either way, as long as it's got a lot of Ellen in it, I'm fine. I love her. Ellen is a goddamn national treasure.
Did
Is
Nicolas
Nick-
Cage steal?
Yeah.
Oh my God! There's a
Good job, Jake.
okay. There
There's
was
a lot of high fives.
Yeah.
There is a floor on in my res.
Cast.
There's a floor in my res. It's called like our floor is called like our building's called Kelsey. So they have the
It's
main
a
floor.
girl house.
So the main floor is called Main K, but they call it Main Cage. And there's pictures of Nicolas Cage everywhere. Like I don't touch it. You know, there was like Nicolas Cage like on the elevator, in the bathroom, and just everywhere.
Is there a cage in Main Cage?
A
A literal cage.
no.
There is a cage
So you
at
can't
work,
be in the
though.
cage with Nicolas Cage.
But there's like different movies, like there's random movies that he's not even in, but they just paste his face on it. Like there's like him like in the Spider-Man costume, but he has this face on Andrew Garfield, whatever.
Yeah, but there's we call it the cage at work, and basically all the electronic stuff that comes into receiving goes into the cage, and it's got
And then they
it's got
wrestle.
pictures of Nicolas Cage on it.
Do you guys wrestle in there?
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. With the wrestling bears.
I need to go to
Speaking right now.
fireman before hours, apparently. I just said
Speaking right now.
fireman.
Nope.
You're not supposed
Bleep
to.
it.
Is it
And
out
you
yet?
just said it again.
Yeah.
Just believe it.
Okay, so
Bleep
Does it
it,
really
yeah.
matter that people know where he works?
well, if we ever get popular, then people will stalk us.
Okay.
Is that going to be a thing?
But
I don't doubt
Are you
it.
going to have fangirls like in One Direction? Like I'm
Yeah.
more of a
We've already said like Beaver Lodge though.
Cities
like,
are different than
I'm more of a
specific
Jason
business
girl, but my
places.
best friend's more into Travell. Like, is it going to be like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everyone's going to have like their top.
Yeah.
They're going to have a list, and they're going to organize themselves based on what
you're
their
gonna be the
lists
top
are.
5.
Obviously.
One for every letter.
And then we get to runner up, and it's everybody else.
Yeah.
You can get T-shirts and
I
say,
was gonna say.
"I'm a whoever girl,"
Yeah.
like the ones that exist
Team
now.
Jacob.
Okay, Jacob's not even in One Direction. You're ruining my whole thing.
Team Cornelius, am I right?
Team Edward Elric, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes,
There we go.
such a great show.
Let's just end it there.
That was like
That's
all,
it?
That was like also
We're
physics,
done?
by the way.
Yeah,
talk about
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's pretty much all the physics. Remember the Freezing Alchemist?
Yeah. Why was he there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember the Crimson Alchemist?
Remember the Silver Alchemist?
Oh, the Silver
That came
Alchemist.
up every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
The Silver Alchemist.
Dude, that guy was super important.
He had a peg
He
leg.
did have a peg leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Ricky, do you even remember him? That's how super important he was.
The freezing one?
No, not
No,
the freezing
the
one.
silver
Everyone remembers
one.
the freezing one. I
The,
mean the
the
silver,
Alchemist.
I do remember because when he came on, you said, "Huh, the Silver Alchemist." Oh, funny. And then I was like, "What?"
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, "What?" And you were like, "Never mind. Travell will get it."
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says that many times during every show. Never mind, Travell will get it.
What? Yeah.
I'm like,
No, he's just saying.
Yeah.
He's just saying.
What do you
because I'll
saying?
never know him like Travell does. And I've learned to cope with that.
I just don't think you'll watch the same show as me and Travell watch.
Especially Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Balls.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Taylor still remembers that as the day she almost died.
Oh, yeah!
What?
She legitimately believes that you
Okay.
hated her that day.
Oh.
That junior high, wow, we are...
Yeah, I'm really
We are
getting that in
stuck
the
on
ground,
this
but
We're on a
today.
time loop.
in the 7th grade when none of us really knew Travell that well, my friend Taylor, who
I knew Travell pretty well.
Good for you.
Oh, you thought I was gonna
Yeah, I thought you were gonna hit me.
I did Travell pretty well.
Yeah, Jake.
okay, well, I didn't know Travell really well, and I'm the only one who matters. Anyway,
Okay, continue.
when none of me or my friends knew Travell very well, a friend of mine named Taylor, who has never probably heard of Dragon Ball Z or anything related, walked by him, and he was reading a Dragon Ball Z book, and she said, Dragon Balls? And she explained it to me that this weird guy in her homeroom class, who she was just trying to ask about his book, looked up at her like he was going to kill her, and she was pretty sure he hated her now. She was so concerned that because she called it Dragon Balls, you were going to hit her.
Weird thing is,
In my defense, I thought it was a crack at it, because everybody calls it Dragon
No, she
Balls.
legitimately did not know.
yeah.
Okay, you know the giant jungle gym at West Ed?
Nope.
Yes.
Galaxyland?
Yes.
Jake knows what I'm talking about. It's like
Wait, yes, I do.
yeah, it's like you go in and there's one bit where you can go up and see the train go by in the dark.
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. Anyways, that was like my favorite place in West End. Anyways,
I
that was
dropping a sick Invasion of the Body Snatchers 1978 reference.
That would be why I didn't understand it.
I don't know why you did it though.
yeah, I don't either.
Because you guys all knew what this was.
And he didn't.
And I didn't.
Anyways, basically, it's just a giant jungle gym.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, it was like my favorite place in the whole West End Mall, and I can't go in it anymore. I'm too big.
Mine was the
I'm
You
not
just
allowed.
need to bring a kid with you.
Yeah, I just have to have a kid, but I don't have any kids.
Travell, remember?
I don't know
You
any
have to be
kids.
related to some
Travell, remember in
children.
the grade 6 trip?
You can borrow my goddaughter when she gets old enough.
Remember the grade
Okay.
6
Actually,
trip?
no, wait, you can't.
Oh.
Remember the grade 6 trip when we went up to like the theater and there was the dragon that was playing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna be honest with you. I was scared. Don't touch it. Of that.
So was I.
Yeah.
Actually,
You are a
I
quivering
had nightmares
Yeah.
about it once.
Yeah.
But
Me
then, on the other hand,
But then they're okay. So like it was okay. It was all right. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a dragon. Like he breathes fire and like roars like really loudly. So I kind of like jump back. And then this one guy, and it's not really, but like it's not really important. But he was Asian. He was just like he just started laughing as hard as possible at me. Like
Probably because it was hilarious.
Yeah.
If I worked there or something, I would sit there and watch people get scared to of that fake
Yeah.
dragon every day.
Background noise.
yeah.
your background noise.
Oh.
I was wondering if you're going to leave in the part where he was an Asian gentleman. Because that's a part of the story I always remember.
Yeah.
Obviously, he does too.
Yeah, that's called racism, Travell.
The more you know.
The more you know.
I don't know, that's just how the story always was.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the story.
Just made it funnier.
Does it?
Does it?
Definitely.
Only if you're racist.
Definitely, my dad stood in there and like was talking to some guy, and I was hiding behind some shelf or something from the dragon at
And then
one
an Asian
point.
gentleman laughed at you.
I don't remember an Asian gentleman
He actually
laughing
lives
at me.
there. He's part of the attraction.
Yeah. He laughs at
He
people.
came with the dragon. They opened the box and there he was.
Stowaway. That was like your birthday last spring when I said I was gonna get you a Chinese man.
Oh.
What?
I told Travell I was gonna get him a Chinese man for his birthday.
You can't just say that. I got that part of the story. That's not what I was wanting about.
Okay. Me and Jason always get Chinese for
Food.
each other. Chinese food from
Hey,
the
Ricki, where are you
Chinese.
going?
Bye.
I was trying to leave the table inconspicuously so no one would know.
Well, obviously they couldn't see you, so we had to point it out. Anyway,
I said shush.
so basically, whenever it's our birthday, Travell or I buy the other person Chinese food. That's our gift. That's how we do it. But I like just I misphrased it or something. I was like, I'm gonna buy you a Chinese or something like that. So
And then it warped into he's buying me a Chinese gentleman
Yeah,
for my birthday.
for his birthday, he could keep him in his basement and feed him leftovers or something like that. It was a whole thing.
Ricki, have you seen the promo for this podcast?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
We have to watch it.
No
later.
one has, by the way.
I have.
My sister watched it 3 times.
Because I showed it to you.
My sister
You
watched it
listening,
3
bro?
times.
Because you told her about it.
No. Well, yeah, I told her about the podcast.
No, well, yeah.
I don't know if I told her specifically about the promo or not, but I definitely did tell her about the
Yeah, but I don't think he sat behind her pressing the replay button.
No, I didn't. She actually made me watch it. She watched it before I did.
Oh,
3 times
Weird.
before I did.
Weird.
that's like half the views on it.
Yeah, more. Or it was at the time. There were 5.
You watching, bro?
You listening? Well,
Good
we're
times.
pretty much at time.
I might as well
anyways.
link
There's
to
at least
that
like
fact.
20 minutes of crap we could cut out of this. We can keep going.
We'll keep going. I kind of want to record another.
Don't stop.
There's more things to talk about.
There's always more things to talk about.
Yeah?
I've
Yeah.
heard-
And how often are you guys down here?
I'm actually back after I leave
we're
in like
north.
3 weeks.
We're north.
Slash the same time, I meant.
I'm going to be back in like 4 weeks.
No, you're not. It's more like 5 weeks, isn't it?
What day is it today?
It is the
10th.
something.
4
Well-
weeks and 4 days, sorry.
Anyway, I'm not going to get a real degree, so all my exams are in class, and I don't
Yeah.
have any finals. So I'm back for like a month at Christmas.
I'm actually going to be back pretty soon. I'm just going to kill myself before that.
Are you going to haunt us?
What?
Oh, I thought he meant he was going to get his body shit back.
So what's the customary mourning period for someone who
Died?
would like to,
More than 5 minutes.
Ricki. I'm going to haunt your ass.
What did I do? I don't deserve to be haunted.
Why specifically her ass?
I can't respond to that.
It's my best feature. Thank you very much.
All right, Ricki responded to it for you.
Okay, good.
I don't know, I've always been partial.
Good.
Anyway, if you were a ghost, would you really haunt me over everyone?
No, I would dress up as Emperor Palpatine. I would go blue, and I'd be like, good. Just anything. Like, Travell like doing his work, whatever. I'm like, good.
Question.
Yes.
If you do come back as a ghost, how often are you gonna say, I'm going ghost?
About as often as I possibly could.
Like, how much are you gonna be able to work
Depends.
into
Could I
the
change my
conversation?
form and stuff? Could be like, oh,
Yeah,
like the
I was
sisters.
gonna ask you.
My colors invert.
I was gonna ask you. Are
Yeah.
you gonna be like, if you're a ghost, are you just gonna, and then you're gonna look like Emperor Palpatine, or are you gonna have to like
Find some-
actually change your ghostly clothing?
Is anyone watching
Find a
the new
ghostly
season
change
of
room?
American Horror Story?
No, I haven't watched any of the seasons of American Horror Story.
Yeah, but
I've seen the
they're-
first episode of
What
it.
happens if you
separate,
walk
right?
in
So-
on a
The first
ghost
episode of
that's
the season.
changing?
Because it's not
screams?
scary at all.
No, not at all.
It's not scary in the least.
It's like, hey,
Okay,
it's like the one
TV.
clown, like, hey, boo.
And I have a friend who
Horror
pisses
movies.
her pants every time she watches it. Like,
Not movies.
she's terrified.
Horror TV shows are never scary.
I found the first season of American Horror Story a little scary.
It had its moments.
Just
But
like
it was
mostly-
also
mostly
the,
These are
After-
never scary except when they're
the
scary.
scariest things
Mostly after I
wasn't-
turned it off.
The
And
scariest.
then I was like in the dark, and I was like, shit.
Oh, no, that
now
last-
you can speak.
Okay.
I don't know, that last season of Lie to Me was pretty scary. Maybe for a completely different reason.
The scariest part of that was how many plot holes there were.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't like that show. Okay, I didn't
I-
like the first season, and I don't feel like going
I
back.
really enjoyed
There's
the
too
first
much
season.
else.
I'm enjoying this season significantly less, mostly because it's not scary in the least.
What about the most?
But I do have a show that rivals American Horror Story in plot holes, and that is Once Upon a Time. I
Not
started watching
surprised.
that show because I'm a Disney junkie, so I was going to enjoy it no matter what, probably. It is so bad. It's so good, but so bad.
Inject that Disney.
Doctor, we need 5 cc's of Disney.
Anyway,
Jake can donate blood, but Ricki donates Disney.
I'm a North American white girl, so I'm obsessed with Disney and everything that's connected to it. But, man, that show has so many plot holes. The characters are actually pretty good. Mainly one. Rumpelstiltskin's really good. Other than that show is so filled with plot
Isn't he
holes.
like? Never mind. Not gonna say anything.
Do you remember when they first had Captain Hook on that?
I do remember because for me it was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Because I just started watching the show.
I meant when the show actually, like when it was new.
Okay.
We were discussing this at the coveted table.
Ah, yes, the table.
And it started out, I don't know, somehow we were on the subject. And basically, we started our sentences. I thought we were going to the same place. As it was going, Captain Hook is so... Ricki ended hers with hot.
Because he's fine. That man is a walking dream. I want to climb him like a tree. That being said, his character's
6 out
not
of
that
10.
good.
And I started in the middle of her saying that by saying, I know he's so... cool.
Cool. Oh.
Cool.
Hot, cool. Oh dear.
That being said, I've seen him outside of the show, significantly less attractive without, like, the eyeliner and the big long coat and the hook and, like, all that badassery.
I can relate.
I don't like it when someone's hotter outside a show.
He's hotter inside the show.
Yeah. That's
So,
good.
like-
That makes sense. Daenerys.
Okay. It's because she's not really blonde.
I know, but she looks
Yeah,
way hotter than
she's
blonde.
hotter outside the show.
Yeah, way hotter.
So is,
You digging this
Marjorie
conversation?
Tyrell.
Oh, I'm all, so totally, yeah.
I-
She is
What's
so
sidebar?
much hotter outside
Yeah,
of the show.
okay. So,
Pay attention, we're talking about hot girls.
Anyways,
So we're sidebarring because
Well,
he
you-
doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
That's
Or
okay.
anything.
Girls are still hot even if you don't watch the show they're from.
but I don't know what they look like.
So,
What's her name?
That's not her name.
Oh,
Amelia Clark.
No, not her.
um,
Dragon.
Rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon, rock the dragon, come.
Man, anime theme songs are so important.
Yeah.
We
Like,
can sing Pokemon.
what's the point if they don't have a great theme song?
Exactly.
Strange.
I would.
What's
I
that
would.
from?
Wolf's Rain.
Oh gosh.
Full
That
Metal
is one of
Alchemist
my-
had some of the best theme songs
Oh,
ever,
yeah.
with
They're
one
not the best,
exception.
but free.
The
But free, really.
Splash Free. Love Free. It's so good.
Yeah.
I had two friends who, well, one friend and then her friend who I'd never met before, who went as Makoto and Rin for Halloween.
Nice.
It was awesome. She even had even had like contacts and like shark teeth.
Sorry.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Did they have the shark teeth?
Yeah, and they were femme versions because they didn't want to get wigs, so they bought like leggings and painted on the designs. It was awesome. They ordered the jackets offline too, so they had a Samazuka Academy
Offline?
and Iwatobi
Natalie
Academy.
Dormer.
Offline.
Offline, like off online,
Like from a
off
store.
the line,
Like from a store.
No. She
Yeah,
means
I know.
off the internet.
Off the internet, but just offline. It's the opposite of online.
Throwback to an earlier conversation. Natalie Dormer was the hot
Throwback.
girl.
Yeah, Natalie Dormer.
She's one of the most beautiful people on the planet, and
Still
she could
don't know who
step
that
on
is.
my hands with high heels, and I would thank her.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
She's also got like the side shaved head now.
It's a weird picture though. It's like
Kinda
So she's
think
like
of your
Hazen?
names, Yeah.
it's a weird picture.
Oh, you guys.
He's
What?
looks like Skrillex.
Weird picture.
Okay.
You guys do this like.
I know. No, I guess you were at my house when Hazen had his
His Skrillex hair?
Skrillex hair.
Oh yeah.
Guess
Skrillex
what,
hair.
guys? He
go back?
died. No, he's
He
still
died? Oh my god!
Oh, we not brought this up.
Okay, so
Funerals on Friday.
oh,
He dyed his hair blue.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, that's awesome. I want blue
So
hair.
is he more Skrillex or less Skrillex?
How
now?
blue?
How blue? Like
Green blue.
Baba Dee Dabba Da or
Oh. Ever do ever die?
getting your hair done costs a
Be 100 for me.
Not that you guys would know because you've been growing your hair out for years, except for Travell. He cut it.
I need a haircut again.
Rip the ponytail.
Me too.
It's getting a bit wild
Marion,
on me.
remember that time you had a mohawk?
Oh yeah, I
Good
do.
times.
That was a good time. Okay, did anybody genuinely like?
No. Sorry, what? Sorry, that was way too loud and sudden.
No, sorry.
I thought it was gutsy. I liked it.
I'm with Jake.
All right.
No, see,
Because I did
no,
dig it,
Travell.
but I don't know if I'll ever do it again.
It would have been better if you just shaved that middle part off too. Then you actually would have looked really good.
So bald.
That always reminds me of.
Buzz cut.
You would look like all those guys from Dragon Ball Z.
I feel better now.
Okay.
Hold on, look at me. Look at me.
I don't know. I don't know what it looks like anymore. It was
There we go.
Gotcha.
Much better.
Now it looks exactly like it did before.
No.
Sweet. I accomplished what Jake wanted done.
the most exciting part of the podcast is when all the members play with Travell's hair.
Yeah, we're doing Travell's hair because he had it in the center part.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's batted.
Batted.
That's batted.
It's not bad.
It kind of
I was
looked like a bit of like Trunks' kind of hair, you know, but like not.
But not because
'Cause
it's
it's
not
not-
purple.
Yeah.
It's not purple for one thing.
or long enough.
You should just be Trunks
Always, every
Yeah.
day of my life.
every day.
Get a
Instead
sword,
of-
but never use it.
Instead of being a dad, you should just be Trunks now.
What
You've
if
been-
Trunks was the dad?
Bwong.
Unnecessary plot twist.
What if he was his own dad? Bwong.
Pretty sure that
Or is it?
happened once. Did that happen
No,
once?
I'm kidding. It didn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it did.
No.
Well, in Jake's 92 chapter long Dragon Ball Z fanfiction, in which he's overdone over 6 story arcs. Beautifully, actually. It has happened.
Okay,
Sweet.
there we go.
When's the new copy?
When's the old copy?
Out of print.
Oh.
Ah.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna wrap this one up.
No.
Well,
We
yeah.
swear a couple times. We need to get like a sound.
Oh
to
yeah.
Make, well,
the sound for my.
Like when I say,
Don't touch it!
I need a swear for that.
Every time I swear, can it be a, I don't know what I want.
Can
I
we
want
just
something better than
continue
everybody
using the
else's.
shadow going, damn,
Damn, not here.
I promise you, revenge!
By the way, that drives me up a wall when I'm
What?
listening to it.
What?
Every time one of you and I'm mostly mean Jake because he doesn't more than anyone swears.
You mean the only one?
Well, I mean,
Because it surprises me.
It's a bit too loud.
And it's always loud.
okay,
Good
when
to know.
Travell was censoring my, like, burps or whatever with that scream, that actually scared me a bunch of times.
Was it what annoyed you more like the or the damn?
I like both, but
I
I,
would
think I
say
like
the-
the damn better.
That probably annoyed me more. Because you sound like a horse.
That's the point.
That was the idea.
That's the idea. Good job.
Don't touch me.
Okay, so we
we
need a new censor sound.
I, don't
I
know.
like the damn.
I'd like mine to be,
You can
no one
just-
at this table knows it because Jason doesn't listen to my excellent advice. But in 50% off, every time the one character swears, it's the sound of a dolphin.
Okay, so dolphin sound.
I would like a
Got
dolphin.
it.
sound
Oh,
effect.
oh, I thought that I was going to
I'll
suggest
swear,
that we
make
do
it-
the dragon,
Dragon.
rock the dragon.
Make a swear. Trelt. Speaking right now.
Fireman.
Okay, now make a swear sensor count. Speaking right now.
Fireman.
No, I'm saying make like a sound. Make a sound. Put over it, Travell.
I want mine to be mystical, actually.
Okay,
Every time I swear, can I have like a mystical sound, like a sparkly
Can we just
sound?
Don't touch it.
Like a harp. Going
I don't
off.
know, something awesome.
instead of censoring our burps, can we use our burps as censors?
No.
No.
Why?
Gross.
That's disgusting.
What's wrong with
No.
that?
Then censor
There's
those
a
burps.
reason I censored the burps.
No.
'Cause
That's
it's gross
gross.
and no one wants to hear them.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
you
by the way, that was really
And when I was
by the way-
blowing my
by the way,
nose.
when I was listening to the first episode, that was super confusing because all these random like, I'm like, what was that? I didn't realize there's one of you guys going, or like just random like that.
Or he kept blowing his nose because he was sick.
Oh yeah, you were
Yeah,
sick.
you were really sick for the first couple.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I
Because
could
we
hear it.
recorded them one after the other in the same day.
that was a smart idea.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
So smart, especially when I had that topical segment of what new movies are coming out.
Speaking
every
of the
week.
topical segment of what new movies are coming out,
I
what
really
new
wanna
movies are
see-
coming out?
I really want to see Book of Life.
Do you want to see Interstellar?
It's great,
I
yeah.
want to see Interstellar.
Don't really have much interest
We're going
in
to see
Interstellar,
Interstellar
but I do really
Okay.
want to see
I'm leaving
Book of
tomorrow.
We're
Life.
Probably
seeing
see
Big
it.
Hero 6 tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we are seeing
Ooh,
Big
I
Hero
wanna
6
see that
tomorrow.
too.
Well, we're going tomorrow.
I'll come.
Okay, cool.
You're not invited.
I wasn't going to come. I have to go back to Edmonton.
I know.
Yeah, that's my excuse normally too.
Jake has to go back to school.
Yeah, I got
nerd.
Got homework to do. Do my Wednesday.
I have homework to do too. I'm just avoiding it.
Fair enough.
Procrastination.
Terrell, do you miss that
No.
homework?
I have to write an essay.
I do
I'm
not
gonna
miss
feel
essays.
these. I'm gonna feel these pains in a year. Don't worry.
Yeah, true.
Now I just feel the pains of when the internet doesn't load quite fast enough.
That is
Are you gonna
quite
come?
bad.
Are you gonna come to the West Coast like everybody else and abandon Jake? And
Yep,
then
yep.
send him pictures.
I'm
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like
part of the
space?
West
Are you gonna be like
Coast.
Space Coast?
I'll go to Jake.
Go for coast to coast.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year, when a lot of people were planning on going to the West Coast, my number one goal was to get everyone together in one room and take a picture and send it to Jake. But that didn't happen, and I'm sad.
Yeah, because...
We should send someone to the East Coast.
I'm sad I don't have
Then we can
Julia
be coast to
went there.
coast.
Oh, yeah.
Not really
Topical to us.
topical to you guys, but Julia did go to the East Coast.
She was a person I knew.
Isn't that?
Julia, what was her last name?
Don't touch it!
Okay, yeah,
You're gonna have
he's
to
the one I was
take
thinking
that out
about.
anyway, but
I'll probably just cut this whole
this whole thing
moment.
will probably be out, yeah.
And by that, the whole podcast.
Just cut the whole podcast.
It's just gonna be me talking about my floor mats.
Just make me sound good.
It's just gonna be Ricki. Just Ricki.
Perfect.
The Ricki cast.
I shall grant you one wish. Sorry, that's another. Don't worry about it. The shadow quote. I was just gonna say.
Travell would understand.
The shadow quote.
You guys don't know how many times I hear that a day.
Nah.
He never says Jason would understand?
It's
No.
almost always Travell. I'm sorry.
Really?
Sorry, you don't watch movies.
No, I don't watch movies.
You don't
but
watch
I
anything, do you?
or-
I watch a
Watches
lot of
A lot of anime.
I watch a lot of anime.
I was so shocked to find
Non-stop
out you watched
anime.
Free, and then Jake went, "Why?" Jason's seen every anime.
Really? Yeah, right.
There was one point where you watched one of every letter of the alphabet.
Yeah, that was a thing.
That's
happened.
actually pretty cool.
It was
I think
fun.
that's an interesting goal.
It was
How long
really
did it
fun.
take you again?
Are you watching
From
Sailor
like
Moon Crystal?
September to January. Am I watching what?
Sailor Moon Crystal.
No.
Oh,
I've never watched any Sailor Moon, actually.
I want to watch that.
not as good as the original, but good.
Okay. Is the animation better?
It's gotten better.
Are you watching Fate Stay
I hope
Night
so.
Unlimited Blade Works?
I have no idea what you just said.
Can you say that in
Guess
English?
No.
Okay.
That one's
Oda
not
no
even
Buna no Yaba?
Oh, I do know what you said. It just came into my head.
Fate Stay
the
Night
first-
Unlimited Blade Works.
What?
That's
No, I'm not
actual
watching that.
English, though.
What do you say?
Fate Stay Night Unlimited.
Blade
Blade
Works.
Works.
That thing.
Yeah. It's
I've
an
never
English
seen
title.
any-
Okay, now
Fate Stay
name your
Night.
total Japanese ones you've watched.
Oda no Buna no Yaba?
Puella Madoka
Seitoka
Madoka
Yaku and
Magica?
Domo?
That's all I got. That's the only one that has a complicated title for me.
Seitoka Yaku... Seitoka Yaku and Domo. I'm probably saying all these wrong, by the way.
Zubat.
That's the only one I can think of.
Why did I
Those,
say
those are the only ones. I've got one more, but I can't remember what the title.
Speaking right now.
Fireman. Wrong with me.
He swore.
If
I
I-
almost done it.
Sorry.
Hey, you know what's a great show that everyone should watch, but I've never been able to convince anyone to watch,
What?
is Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
You could just say Madoka Magica. There's not really any one else called that.
I'll probably get to that one eventually.
It's so good. It's so good. It starts
right
off, and you think it's going to be like a regular shoujo magical girl anime,
I know
and
it.
it's not
I
at
watched
all.
one of
not.
those.
People tell me.
Oh, that-
I've
that was
seen
the
this
one with
a
the-
bunch. It's really good, apparently.
What'd you watch?
It was the one with all the junior high girls.
Oh, that was weird.
That doesn't narrow it down at all.
It was
Weird.
Nico? Something.
I don't know.
Okay,
Magical girl animes
I
are my
watched.
dude.
I hated it, and I especially hated it because the second to last episode got serious and actually made me sad. But then the last episode
Well,
sucks.
Madoka Magica gets serious pretty quick.
Okay.
But the thing,
Like 2-3 episodes.
Utaware Rumono?
And
I don't think that's even Japanese.
for
but-
anyone who does end up watching it, and I really think someone should, because I really like to talk about the way they stylize. In the show, they go into these worlds, like they go into these witches areas, because witches are the things they fight.
Yeah.
And it gets really stylized, and the background almost looks like a collage of some sort, and the way everything moves, and it's all textured, and it's gorgeous, and I really love it, and someone needs to appreciate it the way it should be appreciated, because I'm not artistic enough to understand it.
y'all should watch Paranoia Agent.
Hataraku Mausama?
Sonic X.
Yeah!
I'm sorry.
I think everyone should just watch Oran High School Host Club 5 times.
I watched it once.
I've watched
That
it
was
over
enough
7
for me.
times. I've watched it over 7 times.
I watched The Irresponsible Captain Tyler twice right away.
I've been forcing my friends at school to watch it. Oran.
It's not that
Actually,
bad of
I
a
haven't.
show.
It's a great show.
I thought that was like.
Actually, a decent show. It's
It is.
just kind of
I
weird.
thought it's one of the
that's all.
staples.
It's weird. It is one of the staples because it's fantastic.
Well, because it's a reverse on basically every other harem show ever.
Yeah, and
So it's really
Haruhi,
good.
which is the main character, she is awesome.
She is.
She makes so many good statements about gender and
win-win.
identity,
And also, she's hilarious.
she's hilarious.
And she's
like the one sane person.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and
She's
the main couple that you're supposed to be rooting for is Winry and Ed, the voice actors. Oh, and Mustang's voice actors in it, and Greed and Ling's voice actors.
and
in
Christopher Sabat.
No,
Yeah, Christopher
That's-
Sabat.
no, just-
That's my favorite voice actor.
it. Oh no, is it
Sabat?
just Ling's?
Just
Yeah,
Ling.
he plays
Just Lings.
Zorro in One Piece.
Booyah.
Wait, Christopher Sabat. He plays something else.
He
Vegeta
plays-
and Piccolo.
Vegeta.
Oh,
thank you,
he plays
thank
Vegeta and Piccolo, and he plays Major Armstrong.
Okay, yeah.
And he plays all kinds of stuff.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
So
cool.
basically,
These are kinda
Ricki, if you ever watch Fate Stay Night, watch it and then watch Fate Zero because Fate Zero is way better.
I'll watch it. I've been looking for a new anime to watch.
But yeah,
Because I can't just keep rewatching Free and Sailor Moon forever, apparently.
watch Fate Stay Night and then watch Fate Zero because Fate Zero is technically a prequel, but it's way better. So if you watch it first, then Fate Stay Night's really disappointing. That's how I experienced it.
I was actually considering, and this isn't an anime, but it's relative. I was considering as soon as I finished watching Avatar, I wanted to go back and watch the whole thing again.
I did that.
Yeah, you did.
Instead of
I
watching
watched
Korra.
it 2.5 times and then I kind of quit halfway through.
Because from what I understand, Zuko's in Korra, but not that much. So really, what's the point?
Third season.
Once.
What are you talking about? His son, his grandson? What is he? I don't even know.
His grandson is...
His grandson, which is apparently named after like a water tribe word or something,
What?
because Zuko and Katara were in love.
What's his name again?
Iroh.
That's
No,
not at all.
not him. There's apparently
There's a
something to do.
different one?
I don't know. I was reading fan fiction. It's a long story.
Okay, well that's totally unrelated. Yeah,
Okay,
there's no other Zuko grandson.
like his
Sorry.
Yeah, but
Or girl. Or
Wait,
something,
named
I
after
don't know.
his grand. Okay.
yeah,
uncle.
his
Uncle.
is that his grandson or is that his son?
No, it's his grandson.
Okay,
Because he says what my
but he's
grandfather
voiced
would
by
do,
Dante
trust in me.
Bosco as well.
Yeah, it's like exactly the same voice.
which
like,
is weird.
Yeah, because Danny Bosco only has one voice.
Yeah, American Dragon Jake Long voice.
Is that him?
I did watch that show, by
Is
the way.
that the same guy?
Yeah, you didn't know that? I
Really?
knew that.
I didn't know
It's
that.
okay. I
did.
only learned recently too.
Because
Really?
I
Just
heard
happy
the
that I
voice
know
and I was
you're
like, this is a
talking
really
about.
familiar voice.
it makes total
That was a weird
sense.
show.
He was
by the
also
way.
in one of my favorite movies.
You mean the show where people turned into dragons?
No. The weird part about that was like there was like halfway through the show they had a weird art style, like a weird like. change
Didn't
in,
American Dragon Jake Long also live with his uncle?
Where's Grandpa?
I can't remember.
Some old
which.
guy.
Some old guy.
I think it was his grandpa.
Mhm.
My uncle.
But
Oh,
a lot
that's my-
of shows
Oh, that's
change
totally
their
different.
art style.
But it
in,
was
like,
really
the-
sudden. Yeah.
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 Normally, when they change the entire art style, it is.
But
He
I'm
also-
saying
that,
it wasn't
um,
like a small thing; it was a big shift.
That same voice actor is also in one of my all-time favorite movies called But I'm a Cheerleader, about a cheerleader who her parents and friends throw an intervention because they think she's a lesbian and send
She's
her.
not.
She is, but
Oh.
she doesn't know it. She has
What?
like a picture of a girl in her locker, and she has a boyfriend, but her boyfriend apparently also thinks she's lesbian, and she doesn't know. And so they hold an intervention, and they're like, "You're a lesbian." And she's like, "No, I'm not. I'm a cheerleader." And then they
From
send
my
her.
point of view, the Jedi are evil.
And then they. I'll say it quick. I know no one cares. I'll say it quick.
Go ahead.
They send her to this place where they're teaching boys and girls not to be gay by doing gender therapy, where they teach them to follow certain gender roles, and Danny Bosco's in it. And he plays a person who is a wrestler and also happens to be gay, and it's hilarious.
He never listens.
Because it's Zuko's voice,
Nice.
talking about how much he loves boys and how he just wants to change.
He does have really just one voice.
He has one voice.
Still,
them all.
Okay.
are you guys gonna keep quoting Star Wars 3 in the background?
Also
was true.
it also
That
has
was true.
it also has Nikki from Orange Is the New Black for anyone to watch that. It's a fantastic show.
It's over now. I have the high ground.
You were the chosen one.
You were meant to destroy the Sith, not join them. I hate you, Hokalugi.
Well,
Oh, great movie.
my phone is dying. I just got the 20% warning.
I guess
That's
we
so
better
wizard.
wrap up.
We should wrap up this one. Okay, so I am Travell Bask. You can find me at Twitter at askew_glasses.
I'm Jason Bateman. You can find me on Tumblr.
You can find you missaying words at
You can find me mispronouncing words at Tumblr. On Tumblr at
Sound it out.
HPilot00.tumblr.com.
I'm Ricki Healy. You can find me at HRH Iggy on Twitter.
I am Jake Carlstad. You can find me at Jake Carlstad
Original.
on Twitter. Capital J, capital C. True story.
I don't think that matters, does it?
What?
the capitals.
Yeah.
I have no idea if it
Our
does
Twitter,
or not.
Are Twitter things case sensitive? I don't think they are.
Well,
I've yelled at my friends in caps locks before, and they still get
But
it.
I mean, like, I don't know.
All right, good podcast.
The end.
I hope the last thing that they hear is, I mean, but like,
Unfortunately, it's still going.